Hey everyone, Linda here coming to you again with another video. Welcome back to AdoreR. Hope everyone having a fantastic Sunday. Happy Sunday. I know I didn't get the post yesterday. I said I was, but I got busy and then I got back home late, so I didn't get the post. So I'm doing it today, doing my April TBR. So let's get started. Some of the books I have on here, some of you probably already seen before, because I got two books from the March TBR that I didn't finish because I went to the library and got all those other books, and I know I wasn't gonna, and I wanted to finish those because I have to return them to the library. So I got two books from my March TBR that I'm going to finish up. I'm adding them to my April TBR. And it's going to be Shannon McKenna's Ultimate Weapon, Romantic Suspense, and Kay Hooper's Chill of Fear, Romantic Suspense. I'm not going to read the back of these because I've already read them before. If you go back and look at my March TBR, you'll see these two on there. So I'm adding these two to my April TBR. Got me two mysteries. I got me two historical here. Why Lords Lose Their Hearts by Manda Collins. I'm sure if you've seen my, was it February, February, I had added this, but I haven't read it yet. One of you subscribers out there, CJar, gave this, sent this to me, so thank you again. I added this to my TBR, and hopefully I can get to it this month. Why Lords Lose Their Hearts by Manda Collins. And I got Too Wild to Wed by Eloisa James. Like I said, two historical. I'm not going to read the back of either one of these because I've already did it before, because I think I either had these on my January or February TBR. They're still on there. I haven't made it there yet. Next up, I added two books from my Romance Reveal book box. I at least try to put two books from my Romance Reveal book box in my TBR so I can go through those. I don't want to get backed up on the books, because since they come every month, the subscription come every month, it's easy to get overwhelmed with books. So I try to at least put two of them on my TBR. The first up is Hate Notes by Keeland and Penelope Ward. I'll read a little bit of this. It all started with a mysterious blue note sewn into a wedding dress. Something blue. I'd gone to sell my own unworn bridal gown at a vintage clothing store. That's when I found another bride something old. Stitched into the lining of a fabulously, I can't pronounce the word, fabulously feathered design was the loveliest message I'd ever read. Thank you for making all my dreams come true. The name embossed on the blue stitcher stationery read, the new, look, I'm finna mess all this up now. Let me get it together. The name embossed on the blue stationery, Reed Eastwood, obviously the most romantic who ever lived. I also discovered he's the most gorgeous. If only my true love fantasies hadn't stopped there, because I've since found out something else about Mr. Starry-Eyed. And that sounded interesting, and I like by Keeland and Penelope Ward. I like their books they write together, and this is Hate Notes. So I'm adding that to my April TBR. And The Truth About Falling by H.M. Sholander. I'll read a little bit of this. Take the path on the left and turn into a beautiful princess. Veer right and wind up homeless. Choices, we make them every day. I was on a path. I was going to become an improved version of Jade Hart, immersing myself in the world of art, but that didn't happen. Instead, I'm on a new road, failing miserably, wondering how I ended up in this place. Now I'm the girl no one wants to be around, the one who has 1,000 feet of steel forged around her, not daring to let anyone through until him. Hudson is different. He doesn't care about the baggage I drag around. He helps me carry the weight even when I don't want him to. I don't have time for him, but my heart needs him more than I care to admit. So that sounded interesting, and I love this cover. Hopefully you can see it. The Truth About Falling. So I hopefully I'll make it to this one this month too. If not, it'll just end up on my May TBR. I've also added Cherry Adair Blush. And I had this signed. I got this from a book signing that I went to. I had this one signed by Cherry Adair. There it is right there. And I'll read a little bit of this. Amelia Wentworth, aka Maya Haywood, would be dead right now. Instead, the sexy CEO is naked on her kitchen counter, waiting for a smothering stranger to rock her world. Little does she know that he's been hired to kill her. She's aware that someone has a hit on her, which is why she's hiding out in a ramshackle house on a Louisiana bayou under a different identity, free from the responsibility of running her family multi-million-dollar cosmetic company. She might as well have some fun. Cruise Barcelona. Okay. Cruise Barcelona is the trained assassin who can't wait to get his hands on Mia. I guess that's Mia or Maya, however you want to pronounce it. The monstrous millionaire who forces children to work in inhumane conditions. He just doesn't expect her to be irresistible, or for the sex to be hot enough to derail his mission. When Cruz goes undercover as Mia's handyman, his attraction to her mounts, forcing him to question whether Mia really is, I'm going to say Maya. I like Maya better. Forcing him to question whether Maya really is the ruthless businesswoman he once thought. But when Maya's life and business come under fire on Cruz's watch, it's clear that passion alone won't keep her alive. So that sounded interesting, and I like Cherry Adair, so I hope it's good. Hopefully I can get to this one too this month. And also I got Looking Inside by Beth Kery. I think I've read this on here before, so I'm not going to read it again. So hopefully I can get through that. And I also wanted to add 2 ebooks. So let's go in here and see, can I bring those up? I got a lot of books on this TBR this month. I doubt if I get through to all of them, but hopefully I can make it through most of them, and I won't have that many to take over into next month. Sorry about that. My camera went out, and well, I needed it to see what was going on with. It worked out perfect because I needed that so I can see what was going on with this Kindle. I couldn't bring up the books I wanted to show you all. And it's still acting crazy here. I don't know what's going on with it. What is going on? Here we go. Here we go. I finally got it to come up. Let me see. Can I get... I want to show you a picture. I'm going to put... hopefully I can show that to you. Yeah, it's going to work out. Let's see here. There you go. This is Thick by Lexa Riley. I'm going to put that on my TBR. Let me see, can I find a synopsis of this right quick? Oh my goodness. I need to figure out how to work this before I try to come on here and do some taping. Okay, about this book. Here we go. Teeny has just moved into a brand new place, and curiosity has gotten the better of her. When she meets her new neighbor, she's not prepared for how big or how hot he is. The gentle giant has her fantasies running wild, and she's learning what it means to love thy neighbor. But Bull has always been the biggest in the room, and it's annoying. He's a former security guard who now does online consulting to stay away from the stairs. But when his young little neighbor wants to make friends, he can't help himself. He's tearing down all his walls and breaking the rules just to have a shot at what he never thought was possible. So that sounded interesting to me, and I was like, let me check that out. So I put that on my TBR for this month. And I have one more here I want to put on there. Where did it go? There it is. I got it. Finally. Let's see here. I want to show you the picture. Let's see, can we get it? Here it is. Another, I think I mentioned Lucy Score. I'm a fan of hers. So I downloaded Rock Bottom Girl. And as you can see, it's going to be on soccer. And this is by Lucy Score. And let me read you a little bit of the synopsis here. Here we go. Broke and dumped, 38-year-old Marley sneaks home to her childhood bedroom in the town she couldn't wait to escape 20 years ago. Not much has changed in Culpeper. The cool kids are still cool. Now they just own car dealership and live in McMansions next door. Oh, and the whole town is still talking about their homecoming she ruined her senior year. Desperate for a new start, Marley accepts a temporary teaching position. Can the girl ban from all future Culpeper Culpeper High homecoming keep the losing its girls soccer team in school history from killing each other and prevent carpal tunnel and a bunch of phone clutching gym class students. I'm trying to get it together. Maybe with the help of Jake Winston, high school bad boy turned sexy good guy. When the school rumor mill sends Marley to the principal's office to sign an ethic contract, the tattooed track coach, dog dad, and teacher of the year becomes her new fake boyfriend and alibi for a price. The deal, he'll teach her how to coach if she teaches him how to be in a relationship. That sounded interesting. So I also added this one to my TBR, and that's Rock Bottom Girl by Lucy Score. All right, I like that synopsis, so I was like, let me try this one out. Or I got these two. Also, I think I've showed these to you, so I'm not going to read the back of them. Meet the Earl at Midnight. I'm reading on this one. These two I'm reading on, and I'm on page 31 on that one. And I'm also reading on Passion's Fury by Altonya Washington. I should be far on this book, but I'm not. Yeah, I've been on a reading slump, so I haven't been. And plus, I did that those March, I was in the March mystery thing, and I did that, so it threw it off too. So I haven't read. I'm just on page 47. Yeah. Passion Fury by Altonya Washington. So hopefully I'm gonna try to get through these two right quick, hopefully, so I can start on these other. I doubt if I get through all of these for April, but I'm going to try my best, and if not, I'll just move them on to May and put them on add them to my May TBR. Hope you enjoy my little TBR here, and until next time, keep reading those romances, and I'll see you all later. Bye.